Dubrovnik, located on the Adriatic Sea in Croatia, is a city of historical and cultural significance, with a fascinating old town enclosed by a 2-kilometer wall. The city, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, offers numerous attractions that will enchant any traveler. From exploring the narrow streets of the old town to soaking up the sun on the beautiful beaches, there's something for everyone in Dubrovnik. In this video, we'll explore 10 places in Dubrovnik that no traveler should ever miss. 1. The Rector's Palace. The centerpiece of the Ragusan Empire, He Palace is a fusion of European Renaissance and Slavic Baroque styles of architecture, and is one of the most stunning places to visit in Dubrovnik. The chief citizen of the empire lived on the first floor of the palace, which houses today the Cultural History Museum, that is filled with ornate furniture and armor. The medieval charm of the place is so obvious that it was used as a filming location of Game of Thrones. The atrium of the Palace of the Spice King of Karth. 2. City walls. The massive stone walls of Dubrovnik around the old town were completed in the 16th century, and are an awe-inspiring reminder of the fact that the city's place in the history of the world. The best way to truly appreciate the scale and beauty of the walls that enclose the World Heritage Site inside is to take a walking Dubrovnik city walls tour all along the battlements. You should check the Dubrovnik Port Authority website to see when the cruises are going to be in town and pick a time when there are none. 3. The Maritime Museum. Understanding the impressive seafaring past of the city is central to understanding this odd Slavic city. The Maritime Museum is located in the St. John's Fortress, which was built to protect the old Republic's harbor. The city-state had one of the largest fleets in the world in the 16th century, 180 ships with over 4,000 sailors. The museum has a range of exhibits from model ships, sailors' uniforms and maps, flags of the Republic and other navigational equipment, making it one of the most popular Dubrovnik tourist attractions. The museum also has an underground aquarium that houses some of the most exotic Adriatic Sea life. 4. War Photo Limited. Croatia, and indeed Dubrovnik, has seen its fair share of war, with the most recent being the breakup of Yugoslavia in the 90s that prompted a decade of war genocide. The War Photo Limited is a somber display of wartime photojournalism drawn from several modern war zones, and you should go here if you ever visit Dubrovnik. The 2018 exhibition by Wade Goddard focuses on the fight for independence of the Kosovo Albanians. 5. Lokrum Islet. The tiny island, off the Adriatic shore, is a 10-minute ferry ride away from Dubrovnik. Bursting with cypresses, pines, palms, and eucalyptus, the island is a very popular place for Dubrovnik sightseeing. It has a beautiful rocky shore from where you can see the imposing forts of the old city. There are also several spots where you can bath and swim. There is an 11th century monastery in ruins here, and also a villa built by the Archduke Maximilian von Habsburg. 6. Banj Beach. This beautiful stretch of white sand is only a 10-minute walk from the old town, set across from the magnificent battlements of the old town. The beach, one of the best places to visit in Dubrovnik. The best times to visit the beach is perhaps June, when you are likely to find the least people here. You can rent a tanning bed or baldachins and lounge about in the sun all day. There's also a pretty decent restaurant serving seafood. 7. Mount Srd. A must-do when you are Dubrovnik is to take the cable car to the highest point in the city called Mount Srd, elevation 415 meters. That lies just behind the old city complex. The cable car's 2 carriages leave from the lower level station that is just outside the old town area. From the top, you can see the Adriatic Sea, the old town, and also the Dalmatian Islands. The ideal time to come here is sunset, and you can get a lot of photos. 8. Elefidi Islets. The Elefidi Islands of Lopud and Sipan are best explored with a kayak. You can hire the services of local companies or just rent a kayak and do it on your own. There are plenty of places to swim, snorkel and, yes, kayak on the Lopud Island. Also, when in Lopud, be sure to spend some time on Sunj, one of Croatia's foremost and most pristine beaches. You can catch the ferry to the Elafiti Islands in the morning from Dubrovnik's Gross Port. 9. Clock Tower. Also known as the Bell Tower. The graceful 31 meters medieval tower built in the 15th century is one of the most enduring sights of the Dubrovnik Old Town. Right next to the majestic Sponza Palace, the clock tower makes for the most Instagrammable sights of this medieval town fort, and is one of the top 10 places to visit in Dubrovnik. There are 2 strikers of the bell made in bronze around the bell, called the Zelenci, but locally they are called Maro and Baro. 10. Sveti Vlaho Church. This Baroque church was built in the early half of the 18th century, and is counted as one of the offbeat Dubrovnik points of interest. The church was actually constructed after a Roman church was destroyed in the 1776 earthquake that ravaged the city-state. The portrait of Sveti Vlaho holding a model of Dubrovnik is perhaps the most iconic sights to see in the church. In conclusion, Dubrovnik is a city that offers a rich history and culture, stunning natural beauty, and a range of activities and attractions that are sure to delight any traveler. From exploring the old town to taking in the views from the city walls or the cable car, there's something for everyone in this beautiful city on the Adriatic coast. That's it for today. If you like this video, please subscribe our channel so you won't be missing any new updates from us. And press the bell icon for notifications every time we upload a new video. Goodbye.